About a year ago, I started volunteering for the Honor Foundation, which is a nonprofit organization which helps special operations forces transition from military to civilian life. And on the surface, it's about how do they get a job, but this is an incredible program. And they spend the first 6 weeks doing what they call youth school, which is understanding that these guys and some women don't know how to talk about themselves, because in their culture you don't. It's about we, it's not about I. And so they help them figure out essentially what is your core purpose. And then we work with them on how do you talk, and et cetera, et cetera. So this is my opportunity to serve. And I have learned some things, not that I didn't know before, but that have just really struck me in a way that they never would have when I was younger. So I'd like to review with you the ethos of the Navy SEALs and ask you how many of the people that you coach who are abrasive have these characteristics. An uncommon desire to succeed, forged by adversity, accept the responsibility of their chosen way of life, take charge, lead my teammates and accomplish the mission, demand discipline, expect innovation, and I am never out of the fight. Does that sound like your guys? Okay, so one of the thoughts I have is that rather than calling them names, they ought to be respected as warriors, because that's what they are. There's an interesting piece of information that I got from the SEALs. I got to attend a 2-day post-traumatic stress disorder conference. And one of the things that got said is that the reason that people in the military, one of the reasons people in the military have trouble transitioning is that they are transitioning into a culture that is less healthy than the culture they were in. So particularly for special operations forces, but for military in general, it is not okay to do something to take care of yourself that hurts the rest of your tribe. It is not okay. It is not okay to leave weak and injured people behind. It is not okay to do any of those things. And in our business environment, it definitely is okay and accepted and not challenged a whole lot. So part of the reason they have trouble transitioning, again, is that they're being asked to transition, accept, and feel comfortable in a culture that's not as healthy as the one that they're coming from. So that really woke me up. The second set here, I have found very mixed in the groups that I coach, very mixed whether they could check these boxes. So the first one is I have uncompromising integrity. Just out of curiosity, how many of you who have coached abrasive executives, or I prefer to say executives experienced as abrasive, find that they have uncompromising integrity? Okay, much less. How about loyalty is beyond reproach? We live in a culture where it's okay to do for me. If I don't think you have my back, I can do whatever I want. My character and honor are steadfast. My word is my bond. Here's a big one. I expect to lead and be led. I don't think so. I lead by example in all situations. I will never quit, I persevere, and I thrive on adversity. A lot of them have that. I find that some of them have the uncompromising integrity. It's been my experience. And a lot of them have the loyalty. So this is, I would say, a mixed. Now I'm going to take you to the third group of commitments, and in my experience, almost none of them have this. So I humbly serve. The ability to control my emotions and my actions, regardless of circumstance, sets me apart. I place the welfare and security of others before my own. I defend those who are unable to defend themselves, and I will draw on every remaining ounce of strength to protect my teammates and to accomplish our mission.